Hello, thank you for joining us again on the Desopadec Weekly, a TV program where we come tell you about all the activities of Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission. Our spotlight today is on the efforts of the Desopadec in a very important sector, housing. It promises to be very interesting, so stay with us and enjoy. Joy Ocheyi is my name. Welcome on board.
And me, actually, they talk to una so, una servant, God's servant, una take una and select, make he represent una for the Desopadec. The trust una get for me, na get for now. The thing una say make we come do for the Desopadec, now we dey do. Now na send us this work. Una right come give us, we go take do budget, so una want road. The road we dey do one today. Una right commit us, so now want hospital. The hospital, we give them back to now today. Una right commit us, so we could do bridge and jetty and market, we give them back to now today. So everything una right commit us, we could do. Una no say we did one. So we could join hands together to make sure say this property, una keep them intact. I beg una very, very well. We could carry the property, we could look the property, because if una look away, una picking go enjoy am. Una picking go enjoy am. Una go remember one day, say wetin Desopadec do for our community. Thank you once again, and may God bless all of us.
We have needs as human beings. The three basic necessities of life are food, shelter, and clothing. A man named Abraham Maslow identified them as the hierarchy of needs. The housing sector is considered a key component of man's needs as it relates to the socio-economic livelihood of any society. The sector contributes to economic growth and development. Housing serves a number of welfare and economic purposes ranging from shelter, health facilities, town halls, cottage production factories, marketplaces, warehouses, merchandise, and rent-generating shops. The Desopadec, as an interventionist agency, recognizes the provision of housing as one of the most pressing needs of the people of oil-producing communities in Delta. However, high cost of land infrastructure and building materials are serious challenges to provision of housing by both the private and public sectors.
When you build at a higher cost, you definitely have to rent at a higher cost. Because, for instance, the area where we are, few months ago, around October last year, the very common house we sell, which is 40 by 40 vitrified, we were selling them at around 2,700, 2,800, but now it's 4,700. So, and a builder will have to cough out that extra over 2,000 naira to buy it. So if he finishes building, of course, to recoup the investment, you have to increase the rent. And the worst we even have is that we don't have price regulatory authorities in this country. So anybody comes out at any time and inflate prices and nobody is saying anything about it. So this onus lies solely on the regulatory authorities. They have to step in.
Even the rent now where they increase, we they blame landlord, Now be waiting landlord get, he has rent when he go increase. Now he go buy Gary there, everything there. So we not there to blame them. You see say things where they take the builders, all of themselves don't deal. Like price of Smith, how much? From 1,000, 2,000. Nah. According to one person, where we say he patch he asked which day, he says Smith now 4,000 something. If landlord go buy all those things, why he not go increase the rent? Now be waiting with the talk. So make government look to those things when he get.
They increase rent every day, increase Gary, increase everything for the society. Even transportation now don't increase. Common Ogunu, where we village, they collect 30,000 for a self-contained. One room before they pay 4,000, we won't do anything 3,000. Now one room now they go 7,000. So God, it's not really easy. Make government come to our aid, make they come to our rescue. That's why most of us they relocate, go back to our village because why we couldn't even pay house rent for where we did. So make government come to our rescue.
The shortage of affordable housing limits the choices of families and individuals and relegates lower-income earners to substandard housing in unsafe, overcrowded neighborhoods, highlighting poverty and poor health.
As I did like this now, they owe my landlords last year with this year almost 40,000. I know they feel they pay us. Where would they bath so? No bedroom, no toilets. People where they are across, they go stand, they go they look us, and we be married women for the compound. So now the dirty issue, sir, they do small business for years. See, Ghana they say my customers they run. They say the dirty order too much, mosquito too much. So make government make us try, make they support us.
I want to know my stay now. No bathroom, no toilet, nothing. If you want bath, you gotta go outside. If you want fresh water, you go outside, you go fresh water. If you want toilet, you enter bush. Nothing to talk about. The government give us loan or build house for we, so that we can stay for a better place. If they give us loan, we build. Or if the government will build house for we, they build for we, then we stay.
Like where we dey so, we not get toilet, we not get bedroom. Now outside now they bath. So like now self-contained is okay to me. Telling water, everything. When woman be when if you go live, when you go get rest of mind. So I want that kind of life. That's why I beg government make it help us.
The Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, Desopadec, has made commendable efforts towards putting smiles on the faces of the people of host communities through massive development of the housing sector. It has built free shelters, town halls, civic centers, markets, and shopping malls, among others, for the people.
From our last estimates, Nigeria has a housing deficit of over 16 million. And we require about 53 trillion naira to build a housing unit across the country. And of course, the people that are most affected today are the oil-bearing communities where, of course, the road network could not access them. And bearing that in mind, and Desopadec as an interventionist agency, we have been able to intervene, build new towns, upgrade hold houses, renovate, and build supplements what communities required to live in a standard life.
Ovogoro and Otonina housing units are visible efforts of Desopadec aimed at discouraging rural-urban drifts and aiding transformation in hard-to-reach oil-bearing riverine communities.
Oga provide everything that we can take of water, house, bed, foam, everything is inside, toilet, everything is working well. So we are enjoying the work.
Everything correct, the house is even fine, everything correct for inside. That one when we go do for, we dey happy. For me alone, I dey happy for inside because we dey enjoy the house. No mosquito, nothing. The village not get anybody before, but now the village now can get plenty people for inside because of the house when Okowa do for we, all these things when do for we. I thank Okowa, Desopadec, and our pikin for this when he bring Okowa after everything come for we. I thank all of them for waiting they done for us.
Since when I call this place, light not dey off. Over solar light, everything dey here, and for city nothing dey, water dey, houses dey, and this kind of house sef no over dey city. Some of them are just one room, and over the toilet sef you no go fit enter. But when I call you, I come surprise say I see this kind see.
At Ovogoro, Desopadec has built doctors and nurses where the hospital staff can comfortably stay to enable them effectively render health services.
Desopadec going to build a health center in a far location like Oboro will still not completely achieve the purpose if the manpower is not there. So the welfare of the doctor, the nurse, the pharmacist, the laboratory scientist, they are as important as treatment of the people you intend to achieve. Therefore, there is need for this personnel to be on ground around their facility. At every time the attention is needed. So Desopadec building, and in fact it's one of Desopadec cardinal rules, to put up a health facility and build resident doctors, resident nurses, resident staff quarter, so that at any time their attention is needed, they can be on ground to address issue. So it's a big transformation agenda.
The staff quarter is very, very comfortable in the sense that you have everything in there. You don't get to come out. Maybe you want to pool, you want to get water, you want to go and cook and all that. Unlike other lodges or compound flats in this place, it's very, very comfortable and it's very, very close to the clinic. You can easily access the clinic at any time of the day. I want to say a very big thank you to them, to Desopadec and Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, for the lodge and for the facility they provided here at Oboro.
Desopadec also constructed doctors and nurses quarters at Naifogbene and Otagbuno to ensure habitable environment as they attend to the health needs of the people. Fair enough, the Desopadec housing projects in both upland and riverine communities are built to stand the test of time.
Now, for every housing project, there is a sequence of events that accumulate to the final product, which is the building or the house or whatever it is. Now, first is conceptualization. You conceptualize a project, you design, you scope, you design, then you award. Then you must also monitor effectively to ensure that what you have designed or what you have designed that cumulated into a bill that is being given to the contractor is exactly what the contractor is putting on ground. And you agree with me that most of these projects are in the riverine areas where extra care has to be taken in construction design, because those terrains, they are waterlogged, they are swampy in nature, so they need special types of foundation. It's not the regular type that you use upland there. So even after designing a raft foundation, for instance, that will require in most of those riverine villages, you have to put a system in place where you properly monitor and supervise what that contractor is doing on site. And that has, because we have done that diligently, it has culminated in us having structures that are sturdy, solid, and will stand the test of time. So it's not just about building a project now. Yeah, it's good, build a project, paint it, and in the next 2-3 years, you start seeing cracks, you start seeing it starts falling apart and all that. You've practically not done anything. So because project monitoring is there, ensuring that quality is being put in place, projects are going to have a longer lifespan, are going to live up to the design age that it was actually designed for.
The housing program subjects Desopadec are not limited to addressing shelter challenges in the health sector, but also designed to aid effective learning in community schools.
Most teachers live in Warri here, and then we have schools in the riverine and in our communities and our localities. And the teachers are already living here, so it becomes very difficult to go and have a secondary housing or accommodation. Desopadec thought about it, especially this administration, that it would be nice to build teachers' quarters, not only building it, furnishing it, and making it, livable. And the advantage of what it has done for us is that teachers, first of all, instead of traveling, transiting every day, paying transport with a little salary and all of that, they just go there and live free of charge in an accommodable and comfortable building and housing being provided by Desopadec.
My people, na me Bashoro ask Yaoge, when be managing director and chief executive officer of Desopadec. Na me come again, because as the thing they go, it not go good make we come believe say this pandemic of coronavirus say it don't finish. As the thing they do also make it not go be something when you go come just there lay ambush. When we think say it don't finish, it just come up from one place, come begin catch people. Now it make me when I come say make I come beg on. Say it go good. Make as government say make we do the protocol for COVID-19, make we dey follow up. Make we dey come up for where plenty people dey. Make we try dey wash our hands every time we go dey wash am. And then this time, make we try make we dey wear our nose mask regularly. Because why? Now only those when they are alive, now we feel serve. When all the good things when we don't promise una, we feel reach their domot. We beg you make you stay alive so that we can serve you better.
Desopadec handed over to the Nigerian Maritime University Okerenkoko 4 semi-detached 2-bedroom bungalow to house some of their senior staff. The state deputy governor, Barrister Kingsley Otuaro, witnessed it all.
I want to thank and congratulate Desopadec for this impactful project. Housing units for lecturers of the Nigerian Maritime University. This is quite encouraging and sharing to have such a wonderful project hearing for the use of the people. I think they are actually doing so well and meeting the reasons for which the board was actually put in place. So a big congratulations to the CEO, the MD, my very good friend, and of course all of the managing staff of the commission for this wonderful work. And I want to also thank the contractor for a work well done. I understand that this building was put in place at record time of about 6-7 months. And that's very sharing, that's very encouraging.
Earlier in Okarenkoko community, the Desopadec built 4 units of 2-bedroom bungalows as residential apartments for teachers and health workers.
Housing was very poor. Housing was very poor because we're staying 6 female in one room at times, just one room, and it wasn't easy. We were coping. Even some of us we even slept in classroom in this location. It's town halls before this place was built. We are covering it. It's covering it. We are enjoying it. There is lights, telly, everything. We can get information now. I appreciate the present government of Okowa and the Desopadec for constructing this building and the road network. I appreciate them.
Governor Ifeanyi Okowa in 2020 commissioned lecturers' guest house and a 38-room capacity hostel at the Delta State University Ole Engineering Campus built by the Desopadec.
I want to yet again congratulate the Desopadec and commend them for this project that they put in place at the Ole campus of the Delta State University. I believe that you helped to solve one of the very, very challenging problems that they have in this campus. This project in place will help to grow this school, and that will impact very greatly on all Deltans, particularly those of the Isoko Nation. So I want to thank you for assisting the university to put up these buildings for visiting lecturers.
The guest house is fully furnished with a dining section, sitting rooms, study, store and laundry facilities. The facility is secured with a gatehouse and security light. It has a portable water system and an alternative power generating set. There is also perimeter fencing, good landscaping and interlocking stones. The hostel is built to accommodate 2 persons in each of the 38 rooms. There are 4 stores, 2 common rooms and 2 porters' lodge with waiting rooms.
Looking at the building itself, you can see that it's beautiful and it's nice, you know. The governor has a vision for Isoko people and the campus itself. I want to appreciate most of all the MD Desopadec as for having a good vision to work in line with the state governor who has a vision of building this hostel for the students to stay in a very conducive environment in times of learning.
Well, the various projects are intended to enhance the standard of living of communities in Delta. Next week, we'll do a continuation of this episode, looking at the transformational reforms of the Desopadec in the housing sector. To join us again. And until then, when we return, you can continue to follow us on our social media handles for your comments, for contributions, and questions. On behalf of the entire crew, Joy Ocheyi is my name. Stay safe. I'll see you next week.